my
Oh,
headset in before I clicked
okay.
accept, so I guess my system doesn't like it that way.
That, yeah, that happened to me a couple times.
Yeah, I think that's happened to me too.
So we won't do that anymore. We'll
Yeah,
not
Google
try to be
problems.
different. Yeah, my bad.
Nah, nah, sorry. I wanna
So how?
um I wanna open up today's episode by saying thoughts and prayers to my wife's niece and all of their families
Your wife's
and all of
knees.
their families.
And all of, did she get hurt on the ski slope
Yeah,
snowboarding
we had
trip?
a little incident out there.
Oh,
Oh.
She
what?
Oh,
strained
okay.
Wait,
Sorry to
she
hear
what did
that.
you?
strained him. I didn't do anything. I was trying to teach my youngest one, and I looked up and she was down, and it's like legs aren't supposed to point in that angle.
Oh,
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 don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give my best to your
But
oh.
wife,
she's
man.
That's
recovering.
Oh.
No surgery required.
oh. Well, that's
But
good.
the GoFundMe page is up
Stop.
for those of you.
Stop.
I'm not. I
I'm
ain't messing
not
with you, dude.
okay. You will not make a mockery out of her injury with GoFundMe. Okay, not.
Actually, I was probably making a
I have
mockery of
not.
somebody else's injury and the general reaction on social media. But yes, thoughts and prayers. I can't hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hear
yeah,
you.
yeah, 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 yeah. Can't with you, sir.
Mhm.
Mm-mm, I cannot.
Uh,
Is the link up, Pete?
getting it. For some reason, like I
Okay.
said, YouTube doesn't post it.
Readily.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh
what the
wait,
deal is on that.
hold on.
It's like you gotta actually start up now and then it posts.
Mm.
We're on live, but y'all gotta wait.
Yep, we're on live, but hold please. Okay, wait, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. It
Oh, it
came to
didn't.
my email, so I was gonna try to just post it from my email, but that didn't work.
That didn't work.
Man,
Mm-mm, not so
Okay.
much.
man.
Snake eyes.
She says snake
Okay.
eyes.
I try to get it to the
So,
other groups.
oh, what y'all want to talk about? Want to talk about
Yeah,
some cricket, tennis?
yeah. Baseball, hot plate season, is it not?
We could talk about hockey. The dude John Scott got was it John Scott? They invited him as a prank because he wasn't supposed to go to kind of make the commissioner mad because they had tried to suspend him, and then he wound up being the MVP of the All Star game or something.
Yeah, but didn't that happen because like the people blew up the NHL Twitter world or something? Like
Yeah, they voted him in. They voted him in.
but didn't he get MVP too because of that? Like
I
then the
think
then the
so.
fans like essentially
Yeah.
they bullied the hockey league.
And the guys on the ice were basically letting them score. This dude has scored like what they say, like 4 or 5 career goals, and he
Yeah,
scores 2 goals in the All Star game.
Hmm.
yeah. So everybody gave the finger to the
They was basically
commissioner.
like skating, like here he come, get out of the way.
Yeah, like Bama's
Go.
Bama's essentially gave the finger to the commissioner of the NHL,
Man,
which
I gave up trying to understand hockey so long ago. The only two things I've seen off of hockey that I understood was when that guy tried to check that other guy against the glass and missed and knocked himself out, and then when the guy tried, and that other guy blew up that referee the other day.
Hmm.
mm,
Like, oh, I understood that. I think.
you said that made perfect sense.
No, but I just understood it.
No, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Pardon
Shoot.
my hockey ignorance, sports world, but
Oh, I was just
Yeah,
quoting
get in line
highlight.
with that, Chris.
Headlines.
Okay, get in line with the hockey
I don't
ignorance.
really pay attention to hockey until the playoffs, to the Blackhawks start getting doing anything. So, anyway,
hmm
yeah, man. So, what's going on in the world of football media day, Lanice? Did you any shenanigans we need to report?
Um,
I just showed up, so I don't get fined. I'm just here.
there was none of that because this year they did it really differently. Um, there was a crowd, there was an introduction. I didn't really catch the Broncos. Like what I saw the Broncos was replayed because I was at work for the first hour. I saw the Panthers players live.
We're
So
supposed to talk about that again. I want you to.
the Broncos they went first, and so I think like each team got an hour essentially. If they introduced them one by one, they came across a catwalk,
Hmm.
um,
Okay.
and then they each had their own booth. Now I will say that the little windbreaker Jimsons that they have for the Super Bowl, real
Mhm.
nice. Liked those.
Mhm.
Everybody, those were hot
I
in Dallas.
prefer the jerseys myself
But I don't understand why they went away from the Roman numeral. I really like the distinction of the Roman numeral. I just the
because
50
nobody
is so
knows what the Roman numeral for 50 is.
sure they do. You can just look that up. Google. just, they were just something about not wanting to confuse the fans. You've gone this long,
That's what I'm
fans got it.
saying. Nobody knows. The
No,
fans are
because once
looking at it,
when,
and
when it
it
showed
looks
up,
like a
they'd have been
barcode.
like, okay, it's 50, got it, because that's what you tell them
It's
it is.
50
And
because they tell them on the television. But yeah,
exactly,
Mm.
like the
otherwise,
49 before them. So had you just stuck with tradition, it'd have
to
been fine.
today's America, that looks like hieroglyphics.
Nevertheless, I liked it. Now it just looks average. So,
Also,
but
plus the
we're
Roman
okay being
numerals are
average,
stretched
I guess.
halfway across the field. We don't even know if it's grass under there.
Right. Right.
Let's see. Peyton, let's see, who was it? Not where the other one.
Where?
Not where the other one on
The
defense for
other
Denver.
one.
The other
The
player. I can't.
corner, I
Oh,
can't tell
Von
you.
Miller. Von
Thank
Miller.
you,
Okay.
Miller. I was like, his name was escaping me. He was
But the other
entertaining.
other one.
I was
Okay.
like the other guy, not where, but the other guy. I
Yeah,
was
the
trying to
black
blank.
guy.
I
Yeah,
was
that
trying
guy.
to blank.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, the fast
The
black
one that
guy.
put on a clinic in the AFC Championship. That guy.
Man, I got two
Um,
sacks in that AFC Championship. Please.
he was.
Everybody got sacked in that game.
But he had 2 sacks and like 12 knockdowns. It
I
was a
had two
lot.
Right.
sacks and four knockdowns. I mean, what do you want, a biscuit?
Gosh. Anyway, he was entertaining because Demarcus Ware sent over something like talk make up a dance and he'll do it, and so like he danced and stuff. So he was kind of entertaining.
That's what we're
Um,
doing now for media day. We're dancing.
that's what we're doing. We're dancing and shimmying for media day.
Did anybody throw chicken nuggets at him?
Nobody threw any chicken nuggets or chitlins, Trev. You'll be
I wouldn't
happy to
even
know
say that.
no
I wouldn't even
chitlins
say
were
that.
harmed in the making of this media day. Um, let's see, when the Panthers were on, Cam Newton explained why he named his child Chosen.
Oh God, he named his child Chosen.
Did we need to
Yes.
know that?
Apparently, someone asked him what. I mean, because random stupid questions come. Somebody
That's why I
asked him,
don't
I guess,
watch media day.
I have to.
why
Yeah.
he named his child Chosen, and he said it
No,
was
no,
because
Pete, don't look that up.
no,
I'm not looking it up. I'm passing some information along here. That's the type of stuff that needs to be passed along to people. Go ahead.
and he said he named the child Chosen because he wanted, when he was thinking about a name, he wanted a strong masculine name. I'm not sure where Chosen came from, but whatever.
I'm not feeling that one.
Yeah, what I had was jokes during that
You're
particular.
talking to Kanye West too much on that one.
Um,
They're
somebody
crazy.
asked him about his pants. I missed that explanation for that shenanigans.
Those pants
Uh,
were an explanation in themselves, were they not?
they were
Oh my
something.
God.
They were
They were
something.
something. They were something else.
Something else. Yes. Josh Norman had on I guess it's the wrestling mask type full frontal
Yeah,
things
like
they
one of
do
the
in the
luchadors
Mexican
wrestling mask.
wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was Norman. Yeah, I saw that.
So somebody gave him one of those, and he put it on and said he might wear it pregame.
I would have
Um,
worn a luchador's mask to media day, sure.
I, well, he didn't wear it the whole time, but he put it
I
on when
would have.
whoever it was gave it to him.
I know you would
Uh,
have.
yes, you would have. And let me see. I'm trying to think. Oh, they asked Peyton Manning about
His
a
age.
hundred times if he was going to retire, and of course he never answered it. And so I was like, will y'all stop trying to ask the question? Each reporter was asking the same question just differently, like it wasn't the same question. Um, they did report Sal P. He did report, which I thought was kind of interesting. He was like, they were asking a bunch of the players that were down there for media day if Peyton had told them if he was retiring, and they all said no, and they all said they didn't want to know because they were like they didn't want that kind
Can I
of
break
pressure.
in here on the retirement question with another question?
Uh,
Yes,
Why is it like major news that Calvin Johnson is retiring?
because he's so young and he has
Young,
so much football left, and
left
he's
in them.
Oh, what? Oh, he can
so
easily
much.
play 9 more years. Is that what it
I
is?
don't know. I
I
just
don't
sit there.
know.
Yeah.
But he is young, and generally dudes don't retire at 30, especially when they're having the type of career that he's having. So,
Well, he
No,
has.
most
Well,
of them are done before him.
but
right,
not when they're
right.
having that type of career. So,
He's tired. Of,
Well,
he is
if
tired of
it,
playing for the Lions. It's the same
exactly.
as
I
Barry
like
Sanders. He's
it's
tired of
Barry
playing for the
Sanders.
Lions
in that regard, why is that news?
because it's news. It's Calvin Johnson. Huh?
Same.
If it was Johnson Calvin, it wouldn't matter. I bet it's
You know
Calvin
about the
Johnson.
numbers statistically? I think the only place he's higher in than say Torrey Holt is in touchdowns, and there was no border crawl on the bottom of your screen when Torrey Holt called it a day.
Mm?
Okay, I just got the answer for why. Excuse me, I'm getting live text updates. Somebody's
Oh,
watching the
great,
show.
great.
Uh,
Gotcha.
Cam wore the pants. He just said it. They were
Because of black and gold, right?
because it was black and gold, and he was trying to get the colors for the Super Bowl.
Right.
Sir, there were so many
That
other options you could
I was
have
about to
used.
say, is he
I'm about to
like a
say that look. They look like
multi-millionaire?
somebody burnt a bunch of pancakes in a griddle and stapled it to a pants. I
Is he a
mean,
multi-millionaire?
that and those
Like,
pants were not cheap. So
They
I
were
mean,
apparently the pants were like eight
most of the
fifty or
clothes
something.
he
I don't
get,
know.
they give them to him anyway. So he could have went
Yeah,
and bought some
uh,
clothes. Like he
he
could
could
have
have.
had someone buy him some clothes.
You had 8 million options. That should
can
never
we
have been
advise? Can
one.
we advise the tweeter, or I mean texter, of you to tweet the answer in to at the Double S Project because we badly need the
Sure.
publicity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
we
yeah,
are.
thank you for texting in the answer though.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we hurting.
I think.
We
Look,
need
I think she has a Twitter account. Can you tweet us?
go for it.
Yes, tweet to us because that looks good on my phone.
Let's see. At what is it? At double S. At the
Yeah,
double
the
S.
Double S. Yeah, we
Okay.
don't even know our own Twitter handle.
Well, no, because I just pull it up, and right now for some reason I can't spell.
Also, feel free to tweet to any one of our members with an actual account out there.
He's talking about you, Lanish,
Who I was?
indirectly.
No,
Yeah, you
no.
were.
No, because you can. No, because Jason, Prev, and Pete have an actual account. If you
Does
tweet the
Jason know he
Double
has
S
an
Project,
account?
he does because he uses it every blue moon. Oh, and Dion has one too. I don't think Dion knows he has an account.
All I know is that everybody who texts constantly um,
I don't know
doesn't
if
seem
Dion knows that he has an account,
okay.
but because I constantly try to like include Dion in the tweets that and he never responds.
No,
So I
okay.
don't know.
If he's out there watching tonight, sounds like a good night for a Dion run-in.
Yeah, I don't know. He said he may pop in, he may not.
Okay.
But yeah. So media day, they did it a little different. It's all good. It's all the same
You
shenanigans
know
at the
you're
end of
getting
the day.
old when you're having this conversation about media day and asking why are we having a conversation about
It's
media
about
day.
media day.
Can we fast
Well,
forward
usually
to
media day is something to talk about. I did hear that the Carolina Panthers said, and I saw the little post on the page that they're not going to pay attention to Peyton Manning's Omaha shenanigans. I'm like, they act
oh
like they
that's
act
good.
like well, they act like they knew
That's
what
good to
Omaha
know.
meant anyway. You don't nobody know what that stuff means. It changes like every other week. You don't know what Omaha means. Omaha could mean we
It
meeting for
probably
dinner.
changes a couple of times over the course of the game.
I'm about to
Game.
say
Yeah.
Omaha could mean we meeting for dinner. Omaha
Mhm.
could mean, my pants are too tight. I mean, you don't know what Omaha means. He be
Did
like,
you just say
Omaha,
my pants
Omaha.
are too tight?
You don't know what
Did you
it
just say?
means.
Stop it.
You don't.
He's right.
I
I
can't
mean,
with you. Mm-mm.
Which is why it
Omaha,
amazes me to this
Omaha,
day when you get
Omaha. Left the iron
coaches.
on. Left the iron
Right.
on.
It
Omaha,
amazes me to this
Omaha.
day when you get coaches and players complaining about they must be cheating. They knew what we were doing. Oh, you mean to tell me you're not changing your signals?
I mean,
Because who does
but
that?
Yeah, why would
that's what I
anybody do
said.
that other than high school teams?
I mean, but even in that sense, I mean, like they knew what it was. I mean, I get what they're saying, but you better pay attention to your reads. That's what you better do. Stop worrying about what he's saying. You better watch
Yeah.
them formations because thing about Carolina is that their defense is good, but the key with them is that they actually don't get. It's funny. I don't. Do they get a lot of pressure?
Yes, actually, they got like 50 something sacks this year.
Okay. Oh, because I
Yeah.
They
don't.
don't.
They
They
don't get a
actually
lot
have
of.
been mixing.
Their
They
defensive. Their
historically
defensive
they
line
haven't
get a lot of
blitzed a
hit.
lot, but they've been mixing it up a little bit more this year than they
That's
have
what
in
it
the
is. And
past.
they've been doing a lot of zone blitzes too.
Yeah,
Yes.
I noticed. Shoot, Denver did some zone blitzes last week.
They
they
did.
didn't
I
have
was,
to,
but they did,
But
and
they
but
it
they had
did.
to.
worked, and it worked.
I mean, I could have put some
Well,
of my kids' stuffed animals out there, and they would have
let's
hit
see.
Brady like that.
Rude.
Trevor, that is stupid.
I
Rude.
wasn't here last week, but if I was, I would have said the same thing I've been saying at work for about a week and a half now. A lot of people are dancing on the Patriots' grave, and that's cool and all, but I was like, y'all make it sound like this man wasn't an extra point and a 2 point conversion away from being back in the Super Bowl again.
And he was
Well,
because the Broncos, which I kept screaming the whole time. I was like, please, somebody score a touchdown because y'all cannot field
They
goal
hit that
the
dude
Patriots
40
today.
something times, sacked him about 30 times, whatever it
And
was.
and they were
He
tipped all
had
the way from
no,
going into overtime. And I don't think Denver would have been able to hold them off in overtime.
he didn't have a right tackle, he didn't have a left tackle, he didn't have a running back, and he didn't have a credible outside receiver. And they were 2 point conversion and a missed extra point from being right there, trying not to laugh at weird pants.
Not
Which
at
all that
all.
tells me is,
like I said,
yeah,
well, I think we both, but I think we both kind of went into that game thinking, like I said, I thought Denver would win. I went with the home teams, but I didn't. Like I said, it was only three scenarios. Either gonna be a tight game for the Broncos, a tight game for the Patriots, maybe or a blowout. I didn't see Denver doing anything as far as a blowout. What I'm saying is I didn't see Denver running away with the game at any point in time. Even when they jumped out, I was like, they're gonna come back. The Patriots are gonna come back.
Yeah. At no point until the clock hits all zeros, at no point was I like, yeah, this is over. And even when dude got the interception, I was screaming because he starts running, and I'm like, dummy, get down.
Just
Just
in
get
case,
out.
look, just in case that ball fumbles back the other
Right,
way into the
sir.
end zone.
Sir, get down. Like, where are you going? They're like, run. I'm like, no, get down. And I was so glad. I don't know who it was that pulled him down that had like the presence of mind to be like, no, just get down. The game's over. Don't run anywhere with that. Stupid.
Yeah. Well, maybe he was trying to make it a 4 point game. That way,
And because he
the
ran it
onside
out to
kick.
like he ran it out to
Hey,
like
I'm
the
just
15
saying,
or the
maybe he was
20
trying to take it to. You're
when
trying to
his
take it to the
own
house.
teammate finally tackled him and was like, hey, stupid, get down. Game's over. Let the clock run. We're done here. Before you fumble the ball and then the game and then it's all bad.
So I might as well just go ahead and get into it. Let's our Super Bowl predictions.
I don't
Wait a minute,
know.
wait a minute. First of all, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go out of turn. Is it me or none of us sounding particularly excited about this?
What, the Super Bowl? No, I'm just
Yeah,
tired, man.
The Super Bowl or making the predictions.
I was about to
either,
say Tuesday. I'm tired,
either.
and the Super Bowl ain't till Sunday. But I'm saying right now, the predictions. I wouldn't mind seeing Peyton ride out in his last game,
That's what you
winning.
want, but what do you think is going to happen?
Honestly, it really depends because we get to look as dominant as Carolina can be. We have seen games where they disappear for a couple of quarters.
Yeah, like
The Atlanta
to be
game, New
honest, that
Orleans game.
the NFC Championship was honestly the first complete game that they've played all season long, where they played for 4 straight quarters of football.
I would dare say that was the first complete game Carson Palmer's played all season long.
Stop
Stop
it.
it.
Stop it. Stop it.
I don't know if I would
They're-
agree with that, Lenise, but I know where you're coming from. I think they played some better games early in the season. But what I'm saying is,
Because well, my point is like they're super streaky. Either offense is good and defense is letting their foot off and not doing what they're supposed to, or defense is on it and then offense isn't. and it's never for 4 quarters of the game. Because again, I can repeatedly go back to numerous games where, yeah, y'all should have won and handily, or you shouldn't have had to go into overtime with the Colts. The Eagles shouldn't have been close to y'all like that. Repeated games where it was like, really? Why are these teams even in the game? And it's because they played streaky. When I watched the NFC Championship, I was like, well, I'll be damned. They played 4 full quarters of football on both sides of the ball. I can't name that many,
Don't
even
forget
though they were
special
15
teams.
and 1.
Well,
Was like,
they were
they were,
aided. They were aided by Carson Palmer for getting
Carson Palmer helped
what color?
immensely.
Yeah, he been trying to
Immensely.
pull off his
You say
Jake
forget, I still
Delhomme.
remember.
Jake Delhomme. Yeah.
He
Carson
he
Palmer went
helped
out there and remembered he was
immensely,
Carson
and
Palmer.
his offensive coordinator, because I didn't know, because again, just like with Jake Delhomme when he was constantly throwing, why have you left the run game? Because that's the one thing the Panthers didn't do in that game was stop Johnson. I'd have ran. They were down by 10 points. I'm gonna run him until y'all tell me I can't anymore. And the offensive coordinator was just like, I'll do it for you. I'm gonna stop running them. What? What are you doing? So they were
But
aided
Yeah.
by
obviously,
Carson Palmer and the bad offensive coordinator call.
Arians and company were giving
Outcoached.
Carson Palmer every opportunity to prove that what he's done in the last 14, 15 games is not a fluke.
What? Hey, he was very solid in fantasy. That's all you need these days.
Well, that's all you need. Yeah, fantasy. I had him on a fantasy
I
team too.
I guess I look at it
Actually,
like
as a matter of fact, he mailed in. It was it week 15. He mailed one in, and that cost me a chance at the championship.
yeah.
Carson Palmer, I had known, and
Well, no,
not
they
Sound a
exactly
pulled him
little
in.
well.
bitter.
They
Don't
pulled.
you sound a
They
little bitter,
pulled him in
man?
week 15.
That's what I
Huh?
was about to say. That was
They
against
pulled.
Seattle when they just kind of said
Yeah,
forget about it.
week 16. Wasn't it week 16? They
It
pulled
was
him
week
in
No,
six.
no, no,
week
no, no. It
15.
wasn't the Seattle game. It was the game before then.
That
It
was the
was
Packer
they
game.
played. No,
That
they
was the
played.
Packer.
They played.
It
It
was
was
the
the
Packer
Packers
game
game. It was the Packers
because
That was
game.
because
okay.
if I would have made the championship, I would have had to choose between Aaron Rodgers and Carson Palmer going against each other.
Yeah,
So
I mean
it
they
was the
lost in the
Packer game.
semifinals, so that like I said that was like week 14 or something like that.
Okay.
So
15.
prediction. Like I said, I got to choose between a Carolina blowout or a Denver field goal win. I'm trying to figure it out
How we
because it's gonna
define
be
a
one of the
blowout for the sake of discussion? How we define a
I'm
blowout?
plus
I'm
14.
plus
Plus
14.
14.
Okay. I'm actually excited. I feel like when the game first shook out, I was excited about the matchup. I was like, I feel like it was going to be a good game. I was excited about the matchup with the defense and stuff because I was real hyped about Denver's defense. And I think a lot of, even though during the press day, media day thing last night, or what they're calling it now, NFL Super Bowl kickoff or whatever it is they've renamed it for,
Super Bowl onslaught.
something, that shenanigans that took place.
That's what it
Um,
is. Super Bowl shenanigans.
yeah, they said that Peyton Manning said a lot, like that he hadn't been healthy, he wasn't healthy, and all this other stuff. I feel like
We
that's some
weren't aware of that.
gamesmanship. Hmm?
No, we didn't know
We
anything
weren't
about
aware of
him sitting
that.
on the sideline for half a season. No, we didn't know
Yeah. So, well, apparently they were asking him those questions, and so that was his answer.
Did anybody ask him how long he had been a black quarterback?
that. Yeah.
No,
No, they didn't ask him that.
they didn't ask him that.
Did anybody ask Cam Newton how long he had been a black quarterback?
No, they didn't
They
ask
did
him that
ask Cam
either.
Newton about his race statement. They did ask him about his race statement, and
My apologies, Denise. I didn't mean to lead you into that one.
he clarified that. I don't even really remember. A lot of times when he's talking, they sound like the adults from the Charlie Brown Peanut specials. So I kind of tune out of that. So
Remember, hey, y'all
he had
remember
said
when I think it was Jason, or was it either Jason, Tori, or Pete? One of y'all was talking about having that conversation with a teenager, and the kid said something about he wanted LeBron James to win because it'd be the first time somebody won 3 NBA championships.
yes.
Yeah, floating around the bulkheads at my job, I've heard such statements like rooting for Cam Newton because it would be the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
Wow.
Mm.
I was like, boy, this is awful.
He will be.
So is Russell Wilson just not black enough?
That's certainly there's a meme floating around that
So
Cam Newton
Russell
is,
Wilson's not black enough, and to hell with Doug Williams.
and Doug Williams, Russell Wilson's not black enough.
What we doing
Steve
now?
McNair played in the Super Bowl. I guess he wasn't black enough either.
Yeah, that's what we're doing now. Just
That's
adding all
that's
these
Donovan,
basically
guys.
what we're doing.
Donovan McNabb,
Played in the Super Bowl.
Colin Kaepernick.
Kaepernick. None of them dudes. Nothing.
We don't really know what Colin is.
But we do.
Black.
His vocabulary.
Stop.
He's black.
We do. Stop it.
He's black.
He's black. His daddy's black.
Stop
He's
it.
black.
He was adopted. We don't know.
We do. We got the full. You don't remember that full story during the Super Bowl onslaught? Because
I
they
did
gave
not- I
everybody
didn't-
sob story.
I didn't demand his birth certificate.
Oh, you're not a birther?
I'm not a truther or a birther.
You're not a birther.
I'm a borderline liar.
I'm not going there with y'all. That's
Right.
terrible.
I hate you for it. You're
But I
awful.
think, I mean, Colin Kaepernick.
But-
Anyway,
But anyway, horrible. Cam will be the first, if he wins, he would be the first quarterback to what they say win the national championship, the Heisman, and the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and the MVP.
And the MVP, yes. He'd be the first one to complete that, It's not really a trifecta. It was a
It's a quarfecta.
quadruple.
stop adding stuff.
Quadruple. What? Hey, man.
Organized.
This
They
is the
keep
stuff.
adding stuff,
this is
man.
the
They
stuff
kill me
that
with
they-
that stuff.
That's the stuff that they gave us last night. Michael Irvin was the supplier of that information.
Oh, not my dude. Not the playmaker.
But
The playmaker.
they cut him off, or they say they cut him off, or they bleeped him off when he finished with, and he's African American.
Every
Who
time.
cut off Michael Irvin or
Michael Irvin, because he was saying that he would, be
You
this guy.
can't cut off the playmaker.
you?
You listen here, Ladanian. That's my
Stop
dude,
it.
boy. Michael
Stop it.
Irvin.
Yeah,
That is original you, baby. Back in the day.
that was said too about that, but and then apparently he tried to make some ordeal. He tried to make it a thing because I think when they announced Cam Newton, there was some people were booing, and so he tried to make it some big thing about it, and I was like, how about Denver's just closer to California than North Carolina, so currently there's probably more Bronco fans there.
Perhaps.
So, yeah, I'm sure
that
lots
is
of
a
Panther
fair
players got
assessment.
booed as they were walking out because currently the fan base not even. And not many people can take a whole week off of vacation
Right.
to go to the Super Bowl.
Particularly not a lot of people who. Yeah, you're right. Yes, what you said. Thank
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm just
Not all the way,
like,
not all the way to the
what to
West
do-
Coast too. That's a whole it was Arizona last year. I just happened to have a buddy out there to go see that I
Yeah.
could go stay with. That's a long way to go. See, if it's on East
Okay.
Coast, people can drive up and down 95.
exactly. But like, I can get there in a minute.
Jacksonville, Miami,
we're
Tampa,
California,
New York.
there's got to be planes and trains and automobiles involved like
Yeah.
nobody's business.
Couple
to
of
get
boats.
there.
Couple of boats.
Yeah, I've flown to
Couple of boats.
California. That was like space travel.
Yeah,
Dude,
so,
I got delayed in LA trying to get to San Jose. Even trying to get to San Jose, that was
hey, that was a mess.
Yeah, I was about to say. I don't think San Jose is anywhere near LA, is it?
no, it's not that far, but it was just still a mess.
Yeah,
It
so
was still a mess.
I'm thinking that the stink they were trying to make about Cam being booed, I was like, yeah, I'm not feeding into that shenanigans because
But here we are, feeding right into it.
But
you
here
know.
we are.
just
Poor
saying.
Cam.
Here at the Double S Project, we are clearly not above the shenanigans.
Hey, we too need
Okay.
Super Bowl hype for the show. So, this is
Okay.
it.
All
This
right.
is our
So Pete
Super Bowl
said
hype and shenanigans.
he's not sure. Blowout, close game, close game.
I'm figuring it out.
Okay.
He's working on it. So
We
we're
get
going to
back
talk about some other stuff and circle back around to this.
No,
what
you
you're
guys talk about whatever y'all want to talk about as far as the game.
We're going to circle back around to picks.
Well, but I'm gonna tell you why, because and people can talk about Peyton Manning, not having an arm and not
Yeah.
being hurt and all that.
Here we
But
go.
Peyton Manning Peyton Manning's arms don't have anything to do with Demaryius Thomas dropping every damn pass that came to him like 2 weeks ago. Peyton Manning's arms don't have anything to do with the run blocking that the offensive line barely did in the second half of that game. So you can get off. Peyton Manning did what he had to do early on. He threw 2 touchdown passes. When the last time you see Peyton
Throw 2 touchdown
drive the
passes.
field 80-plus yards and score 2 touchdowns? That man did his part. As always talk about the kicker missing kicks and all the team didn't do this. He did his part. He would have scored more points.
Look,
he would have scored more points.
Did it.
If Demaryius Thomas didn't have Roberto Duran hands, I'm like, this dude dropping everything all of a sudden. I'm like, catch the ball. I'm like,
contract hands, that's all.
You know you're going to get 1 out of 2 good passes. Every other pass is going to be good from Peyton at this point. You got to catch the good one. You got to catch the good one. You
can't say stuff like that when I'm saying
you can't drop the good one. Oh my God, man! I was just like, and then the one bad pass he threw to him, he caught it. Remember, there was one pass where he ran the square in, and the ball hit him like right here, and he catches that one. I'm like, how you catch that one, and you can't catch the one that is here?
Maybe that's the one he's been used to catching all along.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe he's good with the uncomfortable pass, and so if it's over here or this away, he's feeling good about it.
Behind the back.
And everybody, even Peyton Manning,
Lenise is rocking the Sankofa shirt.
The
same one that was issued to everybody.
Oh yeah, I still got
1993 and 1996. Though mine looks like I've been mowing the lawn in it because
you have, Fred.
Because I have.
You have been mowing the lawn in yours. Do not hate because mine is still crisp.
Yours is still crisp.
It's a little lightly faded. The black is a.
I don't even remember how that shirt came into my possession.
Jack gave you one because Jack.
Because Jack.
Because I know Jack. Thank you.
I was about to say Jack designed the T-shirt and he got everybody one.
I think Jack just kind of like got in my car and just
everybody else that got one. You know Jack. You know the designer. Come on, man.
Shout out to Jackie Weaver Jr.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, man. That was like 20 years ago.
Hey, man, don't hate because my shirt is still in quality fashion.
I'm not hating at all. No, I'm not hating at all.
Hold on. And it's not from 92. This is from 2002, 2003. Thank you, because the date's
mine goes back to like 97, 96.
I had the updated version.
Because you was mowing the lawn in your other one, that's right.
No, I don't do lawns. That's not what I do.
You talking about these mowing the lawn, boy? You're foolish with that.
I don't do
absolutely foolish.
See how that works? You start talking about Peyton Manning, we start talking about mowing the lawn and Sankofa shirts.
Hey. Crawfish shorts, baby.
Actually, he was talking about people dropping passes. He felt some kind of way about it.
Crawfish shorts.
Well, I mean, if you're dropping the passes, let's talk about dropping the passes. But hey,
crawfish shorts. I like your style.
I don't watch enough commercials. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, that's Peyton Manning. Crawfish shorts. I like your style.
Yeah, like I said, I don't watch enough commercials.
Every comeback starts right
man. You gotta get your nationwide on, man. You gotta get your nationwide
on. These days, I am worse at commercials,
don't
man.
Don't open up that cellar door.
Yeah.
That's I do, man.
Man, commercials come on, I be changing channels.
What? That's the best thing. Especially now that they're showing more previews of the Superman versus Batman too, and Marvel. Deadpool, man. You gonna check out Deadpool?
I might. I haven't been a big follower of the Deadpool series, so
yeah,
they didn't change it up.
I'm pleading the ignorance on the Deadpool.
Yeah, they didn't change it up a little bit because they didn't change it up, but I'm gonna go see it.
And then on top of that, it's
has anybody seen this?
Ryan Reynolds, right? Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool.
Well, he was the Deadpool in X-Men as well. They just
that's true.
What they changed it up. They changed it up. So, what do you say, Lenise?
Has anybody seen the new Star Wars?
Yes.
Ask me how many times have I seen it.
Who are you talking to?
I was about to say she forgot.
Well, I was just because I haven't made it to see it yet, and so
that's just tragic. That's just tragic.
I know.
took the children on Christmas Eve.
I went to see it. I went to see it. I'm sorry. Call me geek nerd. I saw it the night it came out, Thursday night.
No, I had something else to do
I
that
had
night,
to
but
work.
yes, it was,
I was gonna say I was like
I had to work
getting
too.
my work on, man. I was getting my work on.
I got to work at 12:30. Was at work the next morning by 8. It's all good.
Yeah, so I was, that was during the holidays. So I was getting the 2 jobs on and the extended hours, and yeah, I
You got to
wasn't,
get
I
your
wasn't making
priorities
it.
together. They had midnight showings. Anyway,
You
um,
know what? Look
it
here,
was cool.
look here, man.
They had matinee showings too, and that's exactly what we hit.
They did have
but
midnight showings, but it's no good going to the midnight showing by yourself. And I couldn't find any there were no real hardcore Star Wars people here in Charlotte with me.
I
So,
probably could have gone by myself. I just chose not to.
well, no,
Cuba
I could
Gooding,
go by
Cuba Gooding.
myself. I just wasn't gonna go at midnight for safety reasons, because folks been getting jacked and shot at the movie theaters in Charlotte. I want to die with somebody if I gotta
That's
go.
true.
Hold up.
Okay, I'm just saying.
That's true.
So did either one of y'all make a prediction, or am I? What's going
Now
on
we were
here?
just gonna leave you out to dry on that one.
We're just gonna
I
let
don't
you
really
roll with
care.
it.
It's okay.
Okay, okay.
I'll go with Carolina in the blowout, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope Peyton, because I do kind of want Peyton to win. So
Um,
I'm going with Carolina +2. I'm going with a 30-14 type ball game,
14.
but I hope I'm absolutely wrong.
Um, I really want Peyton to win another ring.
Let me say this real quick. I want him to win. It ain't even about winning another ring. I just want him to win so he can sit his butt down, so he can just really, truly just sit down. Because there would be no reason for him to come back. There's really no reason for him to come back anyway, but he needs to sit down.
He's
That's
done
the real
enough,
reason why
but
I want him to win.
I want him. I would like for him to win, go out on top, if you will. Just so I can stop listening to people try to convince me that his brother is a better quarterback just because he has 2 Super Bowl rings. If for
That's a
nothing
good
else.
point.
If for no other reason than
That's
that.
a good point.
But we
Like,
only
stop
say
it
stuff
with
like that just to piss people off.
Yeah.
And then but I think that the Panthers can win. And really until earlier today, when I just got fully disgusted with the dude at my job, I was probably leaning towards picking the Panthers. At this point now, I'm like, I really like want Denver to win, because nothing would give me more pleasure than to be able to watch them get donkey stomped and get to go to work on Monday and rub it in dude's face.
You know you don't like the Panthers. You've been blaming it on the fans.
I like the Panthers. I like their style of play. I like Cam Newton, because newsflash, Panther fans, everybody's talking about how much everybody's hating on Cam Newton until week 8 of this year. Y'all were his biggest haters. Everybody in Charlotte hated him when the season started. They were all like, "We'd rather have Derek Anderson." Really?
That's true.
Over Cam Newton? So now y'all mad because the rest of the world has followed your lead.
Or didn't.
Stop
it. I never thought that.
I've been accused of not rooting hard enough.
And all of that stuff.
I've been accused of not rooting hard enough for Cam Newton. Not so much hating Cam Newton,
but just not rooting hard enough for him.
How come you don't like him more?
I've always liked Cam Newton. The only thing I had against Cam when he first came in the league, I hated that whole towel over my head pouting when we're losing thing.
Well, look, he had to grow up a little bit.
And that was my whole thing. I was like, he's got to grow into leadership, and the type of style of football he was playing. I was like, they've got to get a team around him to suit that play. I was like, could y'all give him a chance? He's a rookie, and he actually had really good numbers his rookie season. So I've been defending Cam Newton. So, no, I don't dislike the Panthers. The fans have gotten on my last nerve. And when the dude today at work was like, I hope they cart Peyton Manning off the field so we can win. And, they should hit him in the neck and hit him in the head. You didn't see my post today. It's not been an
exhibition of good winning.
And I was just like, this is terrible sportsmanship. And so then after I dug into him, he was like, well, injuries happen all the time in football. Yeah, but you don't wish for them, you jackass.
I was about to say that.
Is
that really necessary? What's that dude ever do to you?
I was like, who does that? And I said, and on top of which, you feel some kind of way if people were like, I hope they go for Cam Newton's knees when he's diving into the end zone trying to score a touchdown.
Okay. He would call you a racist.
Who do that? I'm like, those are the type of things that you do. And so then he was like, well, I was only joking.
You silly dude.
Yeah, he was like, I was only joking, and I was like, yeah, that's not funny. That's not
No,
what
you
you do.
don't
It's
do
not
that.
funny.
You don't
You
do
don't make
that. You
fun
don't
like
wish stuff
that.
like that. That's like wishing a car accident on somebody. Think, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. You don't
Yeah.
do
Right.
that.
It's like, come
You know
on,
what I
man.
was you
Wishing
know
a
what I
car
was gonna
accident on
do?
a normal person. Yeah, I wish he would get just run right into a ditch.
I was gonna try and commission as a
Don't say
joke
stuff
just to
like
get
that.
people very upset. I was
No.
gonna try and commission a graphic artist to do the Drake Carolina Panthers T-shirt just to see the panic and uproar that would cause.
Okay, well, I just got a threat via text message, but not Twitter.
But
I'm
not
sorry.
Twitter. See,
Not
Don't
Twitter. She
doesn't
did not
count.
tweet
it
me.
ain't real until you
Doesn't
start the Twitter
count.
But I
beef.
got a text message, and I will say, shout out to my stylist who happens to be a Panthers fan and who has threatened that I will go bald if I go with the Broncos.
Tweet it or it didn't can't happen.
Tweeted or it
Man,
didn't
don't fall for
happen.
that peer. Fall for that peer pressure. There's enough wigs in the world. Don't fall
Yeah,
for
Yeah,
that
really?
peer
that's what I'm
That's what you
saying.
gonna go with me?
Don't fall for that peer
That's what
pressure,
you gonna
man.
go with me? There's enough
Uh,
wigs in the world. You gonna support my wig fund? You gonna set up a GoFundMe account
you're
for
a
that?
strong,
I got you.
educated black woman. I'm sure you're not afraid of
I
going
got
natural.
you. Man, I would not worry about. Don't fall for that. If you want to
Oh,
go with the Broncos, you go with the Broncos. But I'm gonna need y'all to do something here real soon. Which I got.
after saying, I said all of that to say this. I want Denver to win. I'm gonna risk the hair. I want Denver to win. I said all of that to say this. I want
And
Denver
if
to
we were
win.
still naming shows, the name of the show would be Risk the Hair, right there.
Just the hair.
That would be the name of the show.
That would be it. Risk
Risk
the
the
hair.
Hair.
Yeah, that sounds like a bet actually waiting to happen. You know, like on the radio talk shows, they have bets and stuff. And
Yeah, no, I'm
this is
not
the week
betting the
when
hair.
niece put her hair on the line.
No, we're not
This
betting
Previn,
the
what
hair. We're
Previn,
not
what
betting
you
the
got?
hair. I'm just hoping that he will have calmed down by the time the next time I need to get my hair done. That's what we're going with.
my
So,
belief is that was it next Tuesday or Wednesday or whenever they do these things, there will be a parade in Charlotte, and
Mm-hmm.
Lenise will be dragged kicking and screaming out of her cubicle, and you'll
So
get a
will
front
I.
row seat at the. You'll be dragged kicking and screaming, or Pete, you like events? You're gonna be there. You're just gonna be
Or I'll
chilling.
just go out there.
People gonna be out there chilling, just like
yeah,
you always.
I'm nowhere near where the parade would be. So, unless
Yeah.
they're going
Like
to
I
give me
said,
time off for that,
kicking. Oh, they've already planned the parade route.
it's going to be through Uptown and by the stadium. I don't
Oh
want to
yeah,
go over
it's
that
gonna be
way.
up.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
by the stadium.
Okay,
Yeah, it's going
all
to be
right.
in Uptown by
Yeah,
the
I don't
stadium,
work
like
too
where the
far
rally
away from
was.
there.
Yeah, like where the rally was, because everybody was like, the rally and stuff. I'm easily like 30 minutes from there. So
Like I
unless
said, Lenise will be
unless
dragged by
somebody's
the
I'm probably
giving me
hair.
about
some
10 minutes
money
away.
on that, not gonna make that venture.
Lenise
I'm
will be
straight.
dragged by the hair out there by her co-worker, Panther fanatics, fans, friends, etc., etc., etc. I'm
Nope.
gonna go with the Panthers in a moderate blowout of about 17 points or something to that effect.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking too, Prev. Like they're like a 30-14 or something like
Yeah,
that. 30
yeah.
14 type.
I'm gonna go Denver. I'm gonna
I'm
go
thinking.
28-24
Wow.
in a close one.
If it's Denver, it's gonna be like 17-14. I'm telling you
Not
right now.
Denver. It's
Hey
gonna be
man,
like 14 to
no,
11.
Denver.
because
No, I'm not.
I
I feel you. I feel you. I just don't think either. If Denver wins this game, it's gonna be an ugly game. Like
well, no,
really, really ugly.
I'm not saying
And
that.
it's gonna
I'm not
take a couple
necessarily saying
bad
that.
Panthers special teams gaffes.
No, I'm not. Yeah, well,
You
I'm
say
not
again
saying
and
that
remember you say
all.
again and some other stuff.
I'm not
But
saying
see,
that
here's you know what? We had that
that Denver's
conversation a
offense
little.
is going to score all those points. I'm thinking, and actually, I think for either team, I think probably the winner will have a defensive score somewhere, if not two.
Not to mention a lot of good field position.
Yeah, so I really think it's going to come down to the defenses, and well, in the past, the number one defense has trumped the number one offense.
Yeah, but what happens when you get the number two? Well, yeah, but then let's recall the cases of 1985, where you had the Bears defense, which was what it was, and you had the Patriots defense, which was actually very good. And the
Was
final
well,
score of that was.
I don't remember the losing team. My bad. I'm sorry. I don't remember their defense. My
Can you
bad.
remember the score at all?
I can't.
It
Actually,
was
I don't remember the score.
45
I
to
do know
10.
it wasn't a high scoring game.
Oh,
I
yes,
don't
it
think.
was.
Was it?
45 to 10.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I don't like I said. I don't really remember the score. I just remember that the Bears had the number one defense.
Yeah, and everybody got to score. Defensive lineman, everybody but Walter Payton scored.
Everybody, but well,
Right.
I do remember that, and I was like,
Which
that's
was
just the most
absolutely
ignorant
sick.
thing ever. Like, that's the most ignorant thing ever. And well, and to Mike Dicker's credit, he says that was stupid, and he feels
He's
terrible about it.
apologized and he's felt terrible, but you know what? You still
It's a
did it.
done. Yeah, but you still did it, and how does Walter Payton
That's
not
like
get
the
a
guy setting the SPCA on fire and saying afterwards, "Oh, I felt terrible about it. I really did."
That's what it's equivalent.
Y'all are this terrible. So
That is
there you
awful.
have it.
There you
There you
have it.
have
Our bold predictions.
Oh wait, hold on. We have another one too. Hold on.
It's
it.
still
Another
not
what?
tweeting.
We have no. We had Jason
Another
emailed
text.
his prediction.
He said the
This
Panthers.
He said the Panthers. He said Love Playton Peyton, but he's going with the Panthers just because the black QB always takes precedence.
Wait a
Okay.
minute. He couldn't
Okay,
even tweet
Jada.
that.
Okay, Jada.
He couldn't even tweet that.
He didn't tweet it. He sent it he responded to Pete's email that he sent out about the show.
You hear that, Stacey Dash? Eat your heart
Stacey,
out. Eat your heart out,
Black
baby.
History Month up in the piece.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, for you folks that don't know, Cam Newton would not be the first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl.
I'm about to say four straight Super Bowls with a black quarterback. Take
And
that.
and that's what we
Take
got
that.
going.
If you're counting Kaepernick.
Kaepernick's black, and we
Yeah, you know
hit
what?
the air right now for that because that's not even right. I ain't even on there with you.
Happy Black History Month. We black and we history.
All right, man.
Give us a
Follow
thumbs up if you like what we're
Thumbs up.
doing. And what is that? Subscribe to our channel. All of those good things.
Look, right about now, we'll just take it if you tweet your little comments.
And tweet us.
Even.
And tweet us. And tweet.
Yeah.
There you go.
Peace out.
Peace.
Follow up
Peace.
show next week.
All right. Peace.
The
Later.
hangover.
Bye, man.
All right, yeah.